Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ashim. This is today's deadlift workout. It was a very long, grueling, difficult session and I loved every single minute of it. I'll start with the work sets. This is going to be up for 8 seconds. This is what I did. These are the main sets. I got in a total of 12 reps with 465, which was exactly what I wanted. That was awesome. This is set 1, 425 for 2. Very easy, very good. I felt great. Like really good. This is my testing set. If this one goes well, then I know that the next one is going to be just fine. One. This is 465 again, guys, in case you missed it. Doing these big weights for reps is really hard, especially because each rep is taken as an individual lift by itself. I don't do that touch and go nonsense. There is complete deloading after each rep. Every single rep starts from a dead stop. I know my setup for each rep is a little weird. A lot of y'all might not might be wondering. I'm not saying that anyone should be doing what I do. This is just how what works for me, what I'm comfortable doing. So that's why I do it. You don't have to do it, and you shouldn't. This is 465 for 4, so that means 5 plus 4, 9 reps are going to be done at the end of this set with 465. So next week what I will do, given that this week I did 465 for a total of 12 reps, next week I'm going to be trying and introducing 475 into the equation. I will be doing doubles with 475. I don't have an exact number as yet, but I want to get 6 to 7 doubles with 475. And then the week after that I want to do a 1 rep max test with 500 or 515. I'm not sure as yet right now. And then after that I'll go back to doing this volume stuff. So this is 465 for 3. Something which I've been able to do is that I'm able to flex my lats, no, engage my lats before for each and every single rep, and that makes a world of a difference. Like getting it off that pop off the floor and everything. Like everything has been working very like in sync. I uh, I don't spend a lot of time going over so many mental cues because it's really difficult to juggle all of this. You can't sit and think, oh yeah, look straight in a neutral position where my neck is in a neutral position. Look, grip the bar tight, pull it this way or that way, or whatever. I can't juggle all of that. It's just that before I go to sleep, for 6 days of the week before this workout, it's there at the back of my mind that I got to do this workout. The form has to be better, and I got to keep these small things in check and engage my lats, for example, or keep my core really tight because the idea with the core is that it's not supposed my gut doesn't have to be jutting out. I don't have to swallow air and force my stomach out. It just needs to be really hard and firm and braced and prepared to lift something big. This is 425 for 3. This marks the end of 20 reps. As you guys know, I like my work sets to be 20 reps. This is the big chunk of it. It's done. This is a cluster set 405 for 5 mini sets of 1 rep. I've kept the entire cluster set video, so you got all 2 minutes or whatever of it. I'm walking around. It's really difficult to remain focused. I hate clusters, but I'm learning to face my fear and deal with it. It's not a phobia. I just don't like it. I lose my hip drive and my strength. It dwindles. I don't like that. But hey, slowly, I'm gonna work it out. So 405. This is rep number 2. Look at the bar. It just flies off the floor. Boom. I love it. Oh, I forgot to mention earlier in this workout on the 465 5. So that yes, that means right in the beginning, I had a not a bicep injury, but I had a forearm injury, a palm injury basically. I tore out a callus in the center of my palm, so that caused a lot of havoc. I got a Jay-Z's song with Linkin Park Encore playing in the background in the gym. it's muted for you right now, but that's what I'm playing. That's what's man. I love that song, and it keeps me going, especially in sets like these. So there's most of the time when I train, I don't like listening to music. I like mostly pin drop silence, and if there's gonna be a track, then it's whatever I'm obsessed with in that period, and then I'm just gonna be done with. But for stuff like this, yeah, see, that's what I looked at my palms because I have it really hurts. Then what I try to do is I try to squeeze the calluses down on the soft, not soft, but the flat, unknurled, unknurled position, part of the bar, hoping that I flatten out my calluses and then I'm prepared to pull for the last rep. It worked out just fine. Yep, that's the end of clusters. Yeah, I was so relieved. This is the last set of the workout. It's a backup set, 225 for 7. I did the most that I could. And the idea is to do it as slow as possible. It's just to ingrain the form and get my body to remember what this exercise is like minus all the heavy load. So that's what I'm doing right here. The cluster set was really, really exciting. I knew I could do it. There was no way that I was going to fail 405. That's not what my concern was. The concern was just of the mental fortitude and determination to just keep pushing. With this backup set where I'm intentionally doing every single rep at snail speed, oh, I lose patience. I absolutely lose patience. You guys can see my boy Kanishk in the background. He is recording my workouts, and I got his camera up on the side. And now that we're done with the major chunk of my workout, I'm going to be putting up all my warm-ups just in case you all are interested in watching me. This is 45 for 9, 45 being the bar. This looks fun. It looks like as if I'm really, really hurting myself, right? But yeah, there's no pain or anything like that. What I've mentioned this before, but I'll repeat it again. No, I have not mentioned this before. I have dislocatable shoulders, and they're prone to very, very painful dislocations, and they have been dislocated painfully many times. I think I've been rushed to the ICU 4 times for my left shoulder, 3 times for my right, or something along those lines. So this is serious. And one of the drawbacks that I've noticed is that most people like to have an over under or whatever grip, and normally a lot of people have a right over left under or left over right under. And with me, for all my heavy sets, I can only manage left under, right over, or right over, left under, however you want to word it. But right hand has to be over, left hand is under. I can do it the other way for all my warm ups, but the second the main sets come in, I can't do. I don't have that privilege anymore. That freedom to hold the bar in that awkward manner. I have to hold it in a with right over, left under. Otherwise, my bar swings. It's not like I miss the weight or anything. It's just that my bar rotates. It moves in an unfavorable direction. So it causes a fail lift sometimes. Yeah. So I don't want that. And I made sure of that. On my warm-ups, my only goal is pick the bar up, rip it off the floor as fast as possible. You see, with the main sets, you have to be, I have to be really really determined, and because I can't micromanage my form for each one of those lifts. I got to take each lift as each set as by itself, and I have to just pull through. So yeah, I love my deadlift workouts. This is all for today. Actually, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I really, really, really appreciate your support. Please like my video, share the video, subscribe to my channel. All those things are wonderful. Thanks a lot, everyone. Much love.